Lucia now. We spent actually a month on the island of St. Lucia and it was really, really beautiful. We went to the sulfur springs and the volcanoes. It's actually the only drive-in volcano in the world, which was really neat. We also went scuba diving while we were here and we saw lots and lots of marine life. Our favorite hidden gem on this island was called Lover's Arch. You can either see it when you do a sunset cruise or you can see it on the side of the highway. Our favorite beach that we went to was Sugar Beach. You'll see lots of clips there. It's so beautiful. The water is crystal clear and the Piton Mountain is literally right next to it. We also went on a few hikes like the Pigeon Island hike and the Tet Paul Nature Trail to both the Grand and the Petit Piton. While we were at the Pigeon Island though, we actually found a box of puppies that were only 2 weeks old, so stay tuned till the end of the clip to hear about that story time. Okay, so a quick story time about the dogs. Basically, we went to this one beach just to the left of Pigeon Island, and I was walking and I just saw a group of like 5 kids running around chasing these like tiny little guinea pigs. I ran over and checked them out and I find out that they're 2-week-old puppies. I asked the kids, like, are these your dogs? And they were all like, no, and they're running around. They're kind of scared because in St. Lucia, dogs aren't really seen the way that we view them in Canada. Yeah, it turned out that these dogs were dropped off by their owner because the mom had had puppies. They didn't want the females because they didn't want to have to pay to get them spayed, and they also didn't want to have to deal with them potentially getting pregnant and then having more puppies. So what they end up doing is just like dumping them. So they dump them here at this beach, and I found them and I had no idea what to do, so I started calling all of the shelters in the area, but none of them were answering because it was actually like a holiday in St. Lucia. So then I ended up calling my Airbnb host, Christine. She is so lovely, and she was like, hey, bring him home. So we grabbed the box, we rushed home, and we fed them every 2 hours for 2 days until one of the shelters actually contacted me back and said that they would take them. They said, however, that they couldn't take them for a few days. There was 3 of the abandoned puppies, and one of them was actually starting to get a little bit sick. So I told them, like, no, I need to bring them in tomorrow because I am just so worried that this one little girl needs some extra help. So the next morning we woke up super early and we drove an hour south to the town of Soufier. We dropped them off, and I just was so happy that they got to go to a shelter that was so lovely. It's called Help Paws, and they actually have partnerships with the US and Canada, and they ship most of their dogs to get adopted out there. One of the dogs actually passed away, sadly, just a few days after we dropped it off, the sick one. And the other 2 have been fully adopted, and they both got flown to Canada, which is so amazing. So if you're ever in St. Lucia, I would highly either donating to them or just keep being aware if you do see a really sick or injured dog or puppies that are abandoned. You can always call them and they will definitely take them in.